Hey guys, and welcome back to Beneath the Table. I'm Matthew.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Jacob.
Yeah, and this time we are more professional. Look at this. We have a table.
That we're sitting on. Our legs are beneath it.
That's right.
We're sitting on chairs.
Yeah.
We have a camel guy now.
My vibrator's on. That
My
sounds
friend
wrong.
Jacob. Yeah,
Cut
gosh.
the shoot. Start
Gosh. You bring things so weird so fast.
like that was
Immediately.
like 20 seconds.
So ready.
So I was like, we have a camel guy now who's like doing 2 camels for me. That's awesome. Thank you, Jacob.
Yo.
Not
Not
this
me.
Jacob.
Is this live? Do we have a live feed? Switch to camera 2.
Yeah.
Quickly, dashboard. Come on.
Yeah, dashboard, come on.
All right, so
Bring up that YouTube clip. Whoa.
okay, let's catch up again like last week. So what's been going on? Starting with you, Jacob.
Nothing
Since
much.
he already said a word.
Finally got my taxes done. Feels good to have that finished.
Taxes. Psh, who files taxes anymore?
People who don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like
Not Wesley Snipes.
like
Nobody get that joke.
like I've never understood like the point of filing. I mean, I get it, filing taxes because the government tells you so. But why don't they already take the money out from us?
No, that's the point. Is they take it out, and then with taxes, is they pay you back what
Sometimes.
They take out. Yeah, well, because the thing, unless you have stuff where it's like, I don't know, government funded things for yourself, like food stamps or stuff like that, then
Yeah.
you typically get paid back stuff.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I did get paid back a little, not much, but a little.
And then sometimes they also help you out too, because like my friend who has a kid now, that automatically gave him like $1,000, so he got like $4,800.
We should have
Wow.
kids and get some more money back. Is that how that's gonna work for us?
I guess so. I don't want to have a kid with you, though.
I don't want to have a kid with you either. Imagine how ugly you would look with your beard and my genius.
You just complimented yourself.
I know, right?
What would that aspect ratio be? Would that, because like you're mostly, and then you're like 1/16.
Not mostly. I am completely.
Completely? Okay. You're
Yes,
completely
that's
Asian.
how adoption works. I don't gain a little whiteness from the people.
Anyway.
You're just like normal Matthew, and then you got adopted, and you're just like, I kind of want some gluten-free bread today.
I'm not gluten intolerant.
No, that's what I'm saying, because like white people.
Are white people
was-
gluten intolerant?
No, they're not gluten intolerant, but they want things gluten-free, because I don't know.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
Well, if you go to California, then yeah.
Okay, well, that's California. That's a different
Depends
country.
where.
Yeah, California white people.
So what else is going on besides
Either way,
taxes?
so that. Anyway,
that story.
so taxes. Not too much since last week, actually. Me and Cassie have been together for a year this past Sunday.
I'm
so
sorry.
That's
I'm
been
joking.
that.
I'm joking.
I hope so.
Maybe I'm not now.
Tread on thin ice, Matt.
No, I love Cassie.
Joke's on you. I don't ice skate.
No, I adore Cassie. She's probably my favorite friend who's dating somebody. Like, my favorite girlfriend of somebody who I know who's my friend.
That's extremely sweet of you to say. Thank
I
you,
know.
Matt.
I have to negate all the other things I've said in the past.
I'll make sure she watches this one specifically so she can hear you say
has
that.
she stopped watching?
No, actually, I showed her the episode last
sure
time.
she
She was like, "Oh, there's video. You guys are very awkwardly close together."
I know.
And the funniest part about all that is, I'm gonna move this down just a little bit.
Okay.
The best part about all that is like, there's a part in the video, you probably noticed it, where like I was scratching and then like I forgot to put my shirt back down, so like I'm sitting like this for like my shirt up, and you could see my stomach for like about 30 seconds, and then I finally got it fixed.
Like a slightly drunk Jacob.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, welcome
least
to beneath the table.
At least you're not like you lean back, put your hand in your pants, and like start talking
Oh,
like those
the
people.
dude from Married with Children? Yeah, Ed Bundy. No, his name was not Ed Bundy. No, was it Ed Bundy? I don't remember. Married with Children was a great show.
So,
you guys haven't seen it, so.
Cassie's watching. You guys been together for a year.
It was great.
That's good.
We had like a full day where we went out and did different stuff.
Now, is she watching on her YouTube account or is she watching on yours? Because you should have her watch on hers, so that way it's 2 separate views.
She has her own YouTube account.
She does. She has commented on the video, and I was like, "This is making me
shouldn't
awkward."
watch
It was it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Don't watch it with her. Send her a link, so that way it's 2 separate views.
I was actually just share it, and so that goes towards everything.
Yeah, even if you two watch it together, that doesn't get us 2 views. Think of the productions, Jacob.
I love how you guys just keep hitting the table, and all you hear is coming is every single time you hit it.
We'll have to fix
Well,
that.
Tyler, what
It's
about
whatever.
you? What's going on?
Nothing much, just school stuff. Last week actually wasn't super eventful. I just had like a lot of projects and papers due.
Boring.
I played a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus here and there.
How does it look? Like, how does it...
Dude.
I've seen. Have you not? Do you not? You don't have Snapchat anymore. He snaps it. It looks beautiful from Snapchat.
Yeah, compared to the original, it's like outstandingly gorgeous.
Okay, so I played the PS3 remaster recently with the casting. I could not play. I was like, I would rather play this on the PS2. It looks like garbage. Like the remaster.
Well, you
on
didn't
the
look that bad when
the
we
PS3
played it.
remaster. I did not
No, the
like.
PS3
I don't
wasn't a
like
remaster. That was a remake. That was the thing. All they did
Was
was
it?
they just sort of like up-resed it, but didn't really adjust the. They just up-resed like the resolution, but not really the textures.
Yeah, and
that
so
much.
it didn't look.
It
good.
just looks super washed out and foggy almost everywhere. But like this game, like it has actual lighting, like textures are real, like just fields of grass where in the original it's like here's a green texture.
So
It's
this
like,
is a full
Look at that
remake.
single blade of glass over there.
they rebuilt it from the ground up. And you
Wow.
can tell because some of the colossi where it's like they were really annoying.
Colossi.
That's the plural. That were like really annoying in the original. I feel like they kind of tweaked to make them easier or something in this one. Because
Yeah.
like I just completed 2 that I remember.
Or maybe you beaten the game before and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, maybe that was it too. Maybe because like with one of them, it was like the sandworm where you got to shoot from behind you while also
Oh
riding.
yeah, and if you die on that one, he has like the most terrifying game over screen.
Yeah,
ever.
You
It's
should
like,
have-
ah!
You should watch me play it. Jacob can attest. I suck at it.
It was very hard to watch.
But it's like it took me like 10 minutes to fight that boss, like when I did it on PS3, and then I played him I think like yesterday or day before, and it took me like 2 minutes. But I also think that was just because of like skill level, because I started using some like monster claw hand up in there, so I was
Yeah.
like holding down run while also aiming with this and shooting arrow.
You must have eaten some of those worms to get some more endurance going
Yeah.
on.
In the PS3 one, I remember I only did the thing where I would only use 2 thumbs, and I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I've been mainly playing just Smash for Wii U and Donkey Kong Country.
Just wait till they make that Switch remake.
Yeah.
I might buy it with my tax refund.
can't
I might
wait-
buy a Switch with my tax refund.
You buy me one too?
No.
I can't wait
I
for
could, but I won't.
Why not?
I can't wait
How
for
about you
them to
pay me
make
$20 so I can get us a new hard drive?
I can't wait for them to make the remake of
I'll
the
take
remake
that.
of Twilight Princess.
Well, they're doing another Twilight Princess?
No,
No
but
remake.
I really hope they do that.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Well, because
They already did one.
Yeah, because they remade it for Wii U, but everything that was on the Wii U, they're just putting on Switch now. So then if
Let's
they
face
did
it,
that, it would just be a remake of a
The
remake.
Wii U was just a failure in itself.
No,
The
Why
whole
don't they,
Wii
why don't
line
they, why
was
don't they do like a
failure.
full HD remake of like Majora's Mask and Ocarina? I know they did that for 3DS already, but it'd be really cool to
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
full HD one would be really
So-
cool. Like Breath of the Wild style of Majora's Mask.
Besides
Maybe.
games, what else have you been up to?
Besides games, you basically described like 90% of my free time. I saw Black Panther last
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
That was awesome.
don't
I
say
saw, I
anything.
saw it too.
When did you go see it?
My mom and dad told me last second, cause I couldn't see it with you guys because I was working.
Yeah, I didn't go either, though.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, I didn't. I just went home and fell asleep.
Oh, come on, man.
I was going to go. No,
Did Aaron go by himself?
No, he went with his friend.
Oh, okay. No, I saw it on Monday because my parents were just kind of like, "Hey, we're gonna go see it. Do you want to go with us?" Yeah,
Gosh,
sure.
Yeah,
So we went.
I'm gonna see it again this Friday with my friend Aaron and his friends, and then my friends Katie and Brooke because it's his birthday thing.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but I thought it was.
Gosh, man, I wish I had known you both saw it. I would have gone and see it, and then we could have had
We
like a
could've
Black
just kinda
Panther
talked
review.
about it, yeah.
Crap it.
Well, you can get me and Tyler's take. I'll get yours first. to
No,
figure
no,
out
no,
what
no,
you
no, no, no.
thought.
Don't say anything. I want to be. I won't see until I'm going to go see with Isaac on like the 2nd of March.
I still want to know what he thinks now, though.
It was
Talk off of camera when I'm not around.
No,
Get out.
no.
I'm the host.
I'm the host now. I got the headphones.
Dang it! Well, I want to talk to
Are
somebody
you
about
gonna
it.
be like Gus from the Rooster Teeth podcast and take over Booney's podcast?
No, I haven't talked about it with anybody else yet because the only people I talked about it with are the people I went and saw it with. So
Yeah.
I knew their thoughts when they left. the
I thought
theater.
it was very good. Like, I really enjoyed it. After letting it sink in by the next day, I kind of had it a little bit less on my radar because it sort of still had like that, it's like, oh, it's like,
You know how you feel. We all know how you feel about origin movies now.
yeah, it's like one of those origin movies. And it's not so much because it's origin, but since it's origin, usually the stakes are lower in comparison to what they've already done. And I feel like that's the feeling.
But it's
Which they have to do that at some point because
Yeah.
at some point you can't just keep going higher. And I understand that. I still liked it though, but it was kind of like a thing I realized. Like there were only 3 real scenes of Black Panther. The rest of it was just T'Challa.
That was about.
But that's the
that's-
point.
that was my deal with it. Like I liked it, but it's probably like within the lower half.
Because like I was expecting going to this movie and it was gonna be just like Black Panther like all over, and it was like.
But he's always Black Panther.
I mean, well,
They're synonymous.
technically
Like-
not. If you watch the movie,
Oh.
you'll understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, we're not going to reveal
Like
anything,
literally,
but
like
So
in,
it's not like Tony's like, I am always
no,
Iron
like
Man.
it like in real talk, he's not really like Black Panther through the whole movie.
Okay, you know, okay.
The only thing I will say, there was a speech part. I'm not going to reveal what he said in the speech, but as soon as he went to the mic, I was watching it with Cassie, and Cassie just goes, "I am Iron Man."
Okay.
I was like, that would have been amazing. But my thought was, like, it was good. I think it was a good move. Huh?
Sorry.
I think we lost it.
Why don't you
Did
just
we?
why don't you just turn the sleep mode off?
That's what
Your
I told him.
sleep mode.
Like just turn it off every Wednesday.
But basically, I thought there was too much talking. I gotta be honest.
We didn't
I was okay with the talking because that was kind of a part of the movie where it was also made to be like
They built.
Okay,
They're real in the world.
Yeah.
Enough of this. I haven't got talked about my
Wakanda
life yet.
culture.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
That's right. Have
enough-
you seen Black Panther?
No.
Then no one cares, Matthew. So anyway, I
So
really
me and Tyler's consensus is like, it was all right, not a bad movie.
Okay.
Like
well,
when
you
I
know,
fir-
no,
when I
no,
first saw it- when I first
shut
saw
it down.
I would say 9 out of 10. After letting it soak in, maybe like 8 out of 10. Still very
About a
good.
7 for me. Yeah.
Still very good.
We'll once more movies come out, we'll do a update, like a quick 5-minute update list.
We should just do it next week where we do the same thing. It's like, we got like one more movie to work with. But do that for 40 minutes.
Yeah. So
We've got to
my
stop
week.
touching the table, and the only reason I'm saying it is because I've been touching this table more than anybody, and I keep shaking the mic.
Gosh, Jacob.
I never.
What's the point of having a table if we can't touch it? Anyways, so my week, nothing exciting. I found out my work schedule, which kind of sucks.
Does it?
I don't know. I have to close. I close Friday and then Saturday,
Ooh, fun.
both nights, because somebody's like, I don't need off before 3
On Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Wait,
a
you go to work on Sunday?
No.
I'm
no.
going. I'm going to a birthday thing. It starts at 4.
Oh god.
I could have just asked off the whole day, but that would be rude.
But you don't work at all that day.
I don't.
No.
Oh, so they just let me off? I haven't checked my schedule
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Well,
I will
now-
all the schedules out.
Well, now I know.
Anyways,
This is like the first week where I don't know what my weekend plans are.
nothing's gone on except I've been working with the podcast and trying to learn new things to do with it, like this video stuff. So that's it. Let's dive into our topic for today.
Also, I ate at Dairy Queen for like the first time almost ever, like yesterday.
Like
How-
the actual food?
Like the actual, well, not ever, because I think I've maybe went to Dairy Queen once, maybe twice.
We've been so much.
Like when I was maybe 7 or 8, and then I've just never been. The first time I had a Blizzard was last week.
You never had a Blizzard
You
until
had a
last
Blizzard
week.
last week?
Yep, just till
What
last
have you done
week.
with your life?
I know, and I was like, man, Blizzard is pretty good. And so
Yeah,
then,
it's just like a frozen milkshake.
so then I'm like,
basically.
well, hey, let's go get like their food stuff, because I'm like,
Food's
hey,
not bad.
I was like,
A little overpriced.
see, this is how
Yeah.
it's like. I'm like, Dairy Queen serves like food, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. It's not
There's a
just
menu.
Blizzards. I mean, I don't know. I don't go there. I don't look up menus online.
You don't look up cigarette. No, anyways, we went a lot last summer to Dairy Queen. We'll invite you next time.
Cool. I got like a chili cheese dog. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
My
get hot
friend was
dogs
like, their
out.
food's super greasy, and I'm like, it's not.
No, that sounds like Sonic, but okay.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that. Like, yeah, no. Sonic's way greasier than what I had.
So talking about your childhood, what went? We're talking about childhood today.
Yeah. See, good segue.
Yeah, segways, 2 wheels only. Stop touching the table, Jacob. So the point of we're gonna talk about
I thought it
as
would resonate
child.
more.
Yeah, as children, we grew up in I remember part of the 90s and then early 2000s as a child. And that's same time as Jacob.
Yeah.
Yours a little bit later, but not too much later.
97.
Do you remember anything from the 90s? You were 3.
90 shows that were reruns for like a decade, because they reran a lot of 90 shows. I didn't realize they were from the 90s until 2005. So I watched a lot of those. So Real Monsters and
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No.
I was never that much into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid. I liked
Well, but it's
except for the one that was
gritty
on
one.
4Kids.
Yeah, the gritty one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
That's
one,
the one
I
that we
remember
went.
most.
What was it called?
TMNT.
It was called TMNT.
Well, then they also had the one they did where it went farther in the series and they went to the future.
yeah,
or
Future
something.
Shock.
Yeah, Future Shock.
I watched that too. Because it was a
Static
continuation.
Shock. Static Shock was a 90s show.
Okay, so let's go around the table and kind
Batman
of
Beyond.
as a child. Let's say we mostly around 6, 7, 8, that kind of time frame of us as
Yeah,
kids.
I remember 99 onward, but
Yeah,
mostly,
let's talk about kind of what our schedules were like as a kid, which makes no sense. But
I close this Saturday.
what you
That's my kid voice.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Kind of what you did as a kid during that time period of your life.
So I played a lot of GameCube.
I played a lot of any kind of system I can get my
I
hands
didn't
on.
play a system as much as I do now. When I was
Same.
a kid, I was much more of a TV junkie.
Okay, let's do this. Start like
it's
let's-
like we're making the script as we're recording. Just like, wait, we should segue this way.
No,
All right,
no, I was
good.
gonna say like you were talking about like what you did, like you played a lot of kids or shows. Let's say you wake up in the morning as a kid, like back then you wake up.
You want- can it
like
be a-
give
can
me
it-
like a
can it be a
time by
Saturday?
time. Yeah, sure, be a Saturday morning.
Well, because if it was a weekday morning, it was school and it was boring.
What would you do at school? I mean, like
I don't know.
What was
you not
the
enjoy
name
school?
of your school? Where was your school?
yeah,
I
kinda
don't
like
think I want to disclose that.
we disclosed a lot
The
of other
world-
things
the
on live.
worldwide internet. What's your address? What's your social
Oh,
security
I'm not asking
number?
for your
No,
address.
we're not asking for that.
What's your
What is
W2
that?
form?
Well, it's the no. It's
Yeah.
just
I mean, we've already talked about. We've given specific street names on
Yeah,
here
come
before.
on, man.
so-
This is true. Anyway,
About where we live now.
yeah.
what do I live there?
Dun, dun. So I went to Smith. Did you guys
Florida
go-
State Smith?
Yeah, did you guys
No,
go to
I
Smith?
went to
I'm the biggest outsider out of all
He
of you.
didn't live in the Celia at
Oh,
the
okay.
time.
Except I guess I'll say outsider. I lived in Tennessee, but I lived away.
He lived
from here.
outside of the
Are
city.
you from South Africa?
Yes.
Anyway, so like you wake up on a Saturday morning. What time?
Saturday-
What time did you wake up?
How I was as a kid, pretty much, if it was like after if it was like after 7 a.m., I would just get up as soon as my eyes popped open.
Yep.
So it's like 7:02. All right, I'm getting up now. If I didn't actually wake up until like 8:30, yep, 8:30 now.
Didn't matter how late I stayed up. I always get up.
Yep, no, that's
Yeah,
how it be.
yeah.
Soon as I was done dreaming, I was like, well, I guess it's time to get up now.
All right, so you wake up.
I wake up, go in the living room, get like in a little blanket thing, in like a chair, start turning on like the morning cartoons, got that 4Kids and stuff.
Good time.
If I was at my grandparents' house, they had cable. We didn't have cable for a while.
Yeah, same here.
So they would have cable, and I would go there. So Saturday morning, it'd be
like Cartoon Network
well, no,
or Nickelodeon.
Saturday morning Saturday morning and stuff actually would be kind of more like for a little while, like the kids show stuff. So
Yeah.
it would be Nick Jr. in the morning.
Oh,
And
you
then Cartoon Network, it would be stuff where it's like
Tickle you.
Baby Looney Tunes.
Okay, that's okay. I would watch that. I was little.
Baby Looney Tunes was alright.
Okay, but Pup Named Scooby Doo was a lot better.
Yeah, well, of course.
That was the quality morning
That was it.
programming that Cartoon Network.
I
had.
bet the culprit is Red Herring.
Did you? So
Yeah.
did you?
Dude, what the heck? Red herring. I forgot about that.
Yeah. No,
and
did-
then I didn't realize until I learned what the term meant in
Yeah.
middle school, where it's like, oh no, like a false
False lead.
lead. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was just 'cause his
So
hair was red.
did you like have?
That's what I thought.
Did your mom make you breakfast and like you sit in the den or living room eating food or watching TV?
No, I would get like a bowl of cereal, usually maybe a Pop-Tart in the morning. If I was at my grandparents, I would my grandpa would make me like I think I would make breakfast too, but then he would make me like soup later on, kind of like for a lunch thing.
soup. But
It was good soup.
I mean, I'm not dissing soup. I
Yeah,
love soup.
He made really good soup. I liked the soup.
What a deprived childhood. Your parents didn't make you. Your mom didn't make you breakfast in the morning.
I was an independent. I could make breakfast. I would do the thing where I would like.
When you say you make breakfast, like I got a bowl, I got some milk, I got some cereal.
But see, it would be like we had like the counters and stuff, and the cereal was like
Get
in
the
the
spoon out of the drawer.
Don't microwave it. But like the cereal was in like the cupboard above like the washing machine and dryer and stuff. So I would do like the thing where I'd like kind of parkour like Metal Gear
Parkour.
Spider-Man it, and I'd be like yeah, and then get on top of the washing machine.
Yeah, I just
and
got
get the
chills.
cereal. No, I was very like climby. And so I'd get the cereal and then climb down with the
I was
box
way
in
too
my
big
hands.
for my age.
Yeah,
Then-
probably.
Then I'd do the same. I'd go over to the counter and kind of like get on it on my knees and then like get a bowl, get down. And then I'd get some milk. I could reach the milk.
Okay,
I didn't
so-
climb on top of the fridge for milk.
So yeah. So as a kid, you watched Saturday morning cartoons. What was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
There's so many.
Choose one. He doesn't know.
Well, just in general, because then I would, if I was like at my grandparents and they had like cable, I would watch Jetix in the morning.
Okay. You're at home.
Jetix.
Yes, we talked
Yeah,
about
Jetix
Jetix.
was
Yes.
awesome. At home,
Yeah.
so
Puka.
at home it would be 4Kids. So probably either Pokemon because it was during the
Advance? Was it Pokemon Advance when you were little?
No, when
It was the one with Dawn, wasn't it?
no
or
the
May.
the one when I was May and
Yeah.
May and Max. It was the
Oh, yeah, Advance.
I just realized
That's Pokemon
Amazon.
Advance.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut off, but like I just
Advanced
realized
Battle.
Amazon Prime has every Pokemon series on
Yeah,
it,
I know.
like all of it.
Also, it's Advanced Battle.
Is it Advance? Okay,
Yeah.
I still had half the title in there, okay?
Yeah. Probably that. If I was at like my grandparents and they had cable, I would watch Jetix, and I really liked watching the version of Digimon that was on at that time, where it was like
Tamers?
It was the one where the Digimon were in the real world and like the city.
Yeah, it's
the main,
Digimon Tamers.
Was it Tam?
Yeah, it's with Gilmon, the red looking one.
Yeah, the red dragon guy. That was like the first Digimon show that I watched like all the way through to the very end. Very end was very sad.
Really? Okay, so
Like it actually.
I am a couple years older.
Like it
than
actually it properly ended.
You're the oldest
Yeah.
one here.
You. Yeah, I am. Yeah, because when I remember like when the original Digimon show was on.
I do remember
So-
the original Digimon as well, but I mostly saw like the movies for that one. But as far as the one
It
that
was
was
like
on,
one movie.
well, it was like one movie, but like 2 segments or whatever.
Yeah.
'cause there
Apparently,
was
the new series is really good.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. We gotta talk about it one day.
Yeah.
Digimon.
I
And
haven't
then-
seen any of it.
So it would probably either be at least from what I can remember, Digimon. Oh, actually, I also really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! When watching.
didn't?
it.
like
Oh yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
dude, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a
We
kid.
still like
But
Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, on Jetix it would be like either that Digimon or I really liked Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce
did too.
Go.
Everybody liked that
Yeah.
one. Everyone I
Really
remember
fun
liking
show.
that show. That was a great show.
So okay, you finished watching cartoons in the morning. Did you like go outside? Did you hang out with friends?
No, I watched more TV.
You just watch TV all day?
Yeah, I
But-
watched TV all day. I told you I was a TV.
Except on
junkie.
Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play.
Yeah, then I would turn to Cartoon Network.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just do the right thing, period.
Yeah.
Just go to Cartoon Network and
Or like
that's it.
So-
or like change to TBS and watch Friends.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Since
Friends.
we
Oh,
didn't-
yeah. I
because
watched-
since we didn't have cable, I would watch a lot of like those channels from
Me
like
too.
14 down.
Mm-hmm.
So I would watch like Friends. I kind of watched
Everybody
some-
Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
You
that was
remember?
good.
I mean, I guess I'll wait till I get to me.
Yeah. So since you did nothing after nothing, after
Since you
watching
did
TV,
nothing after nothing.
because that's what you did. It's like watch TV.
Man, what is my schedule today? All right, I got done with nothing. What's next? Nothing from 1:30 to 2:30. All right.
Did it with
let's-
myself? Can't cancel that.
Yeah, can't cancel that. Maybe I
So,
can squeeze in some more
let's
nothing
see.
between that and the 3:30.
As a kid, I learned like I think I woke up around 8 probably on Saturdays.
Did you feel like P Diddy?
No, but when I finally realized like all the good shows, like some of the weird obscure shows came on earlier than that, so I started waking up at like 6:50 when I was younger, and it's going on then and turning on like the local channel was
Just gonna take the metal object out of your hand. Stop swinging it around me.
the local channel was like I think it was like channel 2 for like poor kids and stuff for us, and so I watched cartoons. My favorite show was Static Shock, which came on so late in the day for it. Because it came on like 11:30, I think, right before noon.
So late.
Do you remember,
For a kid, it is.
Yeah, it is pretty late.
do you remember the Justice League kind of show that they had at the time?
The
Where-
original Justice League show?
League
No.
of Justice when Superman goes in the future.
No. I'm talking like I say Justice League-ish. It was kind of later in the 2000s, I think, on Kids WB. Well, there were 2 things actually. One
With Bouncy Boy?
the one, yeah, with Bouncy Boy.
Yeah, Legion of Heroes.
Is that what it was
Yes,
called?
Legion of
Yeah,
Superheroes.
I remember that, and I remember the episode. I specifically remember the episode. This is like the only one I remember where they had like the tryouts for like people with really
Yeah,
long
they have
powers.
they have Karate Kid.
Yeah, there was the guy that could only shoot rainbows, and it was like, psst, and then like the one dude who could turn to stone. But so it showed what he could do, and he would stop in front of people that were robbing a bank, and they were running down the road, and he's like, stop. And then they would just run past
Yeah.
him, and he's
Yeah.
just stone.
So
And then the other one I was thinking of was where it was Looney Tunes mixed with like the Justice League.
That was an awful show.
That was really weird.
no,
Was
when
it-
they had superpowers. I
Yeah.
like that show.
What was it called?
Lunatics
Lunatics or something? like that?
Lunatics, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The Lunatics.
Um,
Was it like a Justice League tie-in thing, or did it?
no,
just
it
have
was they
superpowers?
just had superpowers and they're in the future.
Oh, because Roadrunner was fast.
Yeah.
So I thought he was Flash, but
Yeah,
they're just.
so I like that show, so I don't diss on it. After I watched
Diss.
my mom
I'm gonna
made
drop
me
a diss
breakfast.
track about Lunatics. Specifically that.
My mother actually made me breakfast. It was fantastic. She like either made like pancakes or sausage or bacon and eggs or waffles.
Making pancakes, making
So
bacon
I basically my
pancakes.
Saturdays were great. She made me breakfast with my sister. After cartoons were over, I went outside. Believe it or not. I was very active as a young child.
It was too. It would always be too hot outside.
Well, yeah, well, I live next to my house is surrounded by creeks. Have you been to my house? Like, so there's a creek on every side, and then the road. So it was basically like a fortress in a sense. If anybody tries to steal my house, they can't.
I never made a pillow fort with friends.
I have.
You said that so depressingly.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a thing that everyone's done, and I'm like, I didn't.
I made them with either with my dad or by myself, but I never made
I
them with
loved
friends
forts
either.
as a kid. Anyways, I went outside.
Is that even more sad?
I would like box and stuff with my dad when I was like 6. We'd get like boxing gloves, and he'd just be like, "Oh, what now?" And then I'd just be like,
This
Not
is
really.
me time.
the knee thing.
I'm like Yamcha.
Oh my.
Not really though. He would like. I would actually throw real punches, but I'm like 6 or 7.
Well, yeah, I don't think your father will.
Yeah, he would just
He's
kinda,
like, just don't hit me in the face.
yeah, he would just kind of be like,
and just pushes you down. I was like,
yeah,
ah.
basically.
No,
Good one, son.
So I went outside. See,
Into the door.
you're talking about forts. Sam Looney, who we used to work with.
Yeah.
He was my next door neighbor at the time when we were younger.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was close with him at work.
I just figured it was the Asian thing.
Yeah, no. No, we on our basement where the creek is, there was like a slope that goes into the creek. Mm-hmm. We actually and there was a bunch of bushes that were close together. So we took like hatchets and stuff, and like we made a fort out into the creek area because most of the time the creek is dry, so we can walk around in it. So we just like built a fort out of like leaves and sticks on Saturday mornings and stuff. That was fun. And then sometimes like when you had fun, like. Did you have any like neighborhood friends, or either one of you had neighborhood friends?
Oh yeah.
Did you have to ask permission if they can come inside, or was that just my household? To play?
I had to ask if they were. I had to ask before they came over. Like, you couldn't just come over.
Yeah, I had to ask if they could come over in general. So like they couldn't even like come over to like my yard area unless I asked.
See, they can come over to my yard area, or I could go over to the yard area and I knock on the door, or they knock on my door and like, hey, can Matt come out and play? And it's like, yeah.
Or if I went over there, I had to let mom and dad know that I was going there.
So like I had to like, but I had to ask either can I go in their house or can they come in our house so we can play video games. So that was like one of the things that we had to ask permission for.
I had like 2 neighborhood friends, but one of them, my friend Aaron, who like I knew him since like 1st grade, and then we didn't even realize that we lived like 5 or 6 houses down from each other on the same street until like 5th grade.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
as kids, you don't really pay attention to that.
Yeah, no, you
That-
don't.
What about you, Jacob? What was your Saturday mornings like?
So I lived in Nashville for
Lame.
like,
Music
the first
City.
half of my. Okay, so that's I don't want to give my whole life story here, but here's like the weird to kind of give an idea of where I'm coming from. So my dad was
P. Diddy.
born and raised in West Nashville, and my mom was born and raised in North Carolina in the swamp.
She's a swampy.
Don't call my mom a swampy.
I don't know.
She's an amazing woman.
How dare you?
But no, like, so then my mom moved to Nashville. I don't remember why they moved or anything like that, but basically they met, blah, blah, blah. The rest is history. But so I lived in, like, the ghetto part of West Nashville where it was like, you can play outside, just make sure you play in the backyard with the fence.
Yeah.
Do not go out front.
If you hear banjos, go back inside.
No, it was more like if you hear gunshots, go back
Yeah.
inside.
What are you?
Nashville's
What are
more-
you? What are you talking
Because
about?
Here's the thing,
it's
my
the South.
my kindergarten was right across the street.
I
Like,
guess Nashville's
like if I
more
looked out the
north than
window, you'd see my kindergarten. It was right there. And there'd be a couple of mornings I'd be walking across the street and we'd hear a pop, and then my mom and dad were like, "Not today," and then they just take me back home.
Really? So
Yeah.
they just like kept you from school?
Well,
No
just
wonder you're so
only a
dumb.
couple of times. I remember specifically times where I didn't go. But we moved from house to house for a while because we just didn't have money. So my mornings varied depending on where I was living. But the mornings I remember the most was I lived in Dixon, Tennessee for about 6 years. What? That's a great place, actually. I went back there recently, actually. I'll get to that. I'll
Did
get
you
to
meet
that
the
later.
Dixie Chicks?
No.
Oh, lame.
I'll get to that later. But so when it came to like Saturday mornings for me, I wasn't really keen on Saturday morning cartoons.
Really?
But I was
Shocking.
keen on Friday night cartoons. On
I did
Cartoon
like
Network.
Friday night cartoons.
I would always watch those until Adult Swim came on because I wasn't allowed to watch Adult
And
Swim.
yet you still watched it.
Friday
I
night,
did.
Friday night cartoons where I was thinking. I forgot they did Friday night cartoons. How
I
did
did too
forget that?
because we haven't watched them in so long.
Yeah, because they had like the Cartoon Fridays, and they had
Yeah.
the Friday show with
Remember
that girl
on
and that
Cartoon-
guy. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, the girl and the guy. Oh, I remember.
I forgot
them.
their name, but
And they would do skit stuff, and it was so funny.
did
Yeah.
that take you back?
Yeah,
it's
good
crazy.
times.
But yeah, I would see
My
all the
gym partner's a
Monkey.
monkey.
yes, I would see all the new episodes of My Gym Partner's a Monkey, and Ed and Eddie, and
Did you like-
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends,
Did you
and
like
all
Squirrel
that.
Boy?
No.
No.
I like Squirrel Boy. All right,
No.
it was all right.
But
Not the best.
it was but yeah, so that was kind of like it for cartoons for me as far as I can remember. I mean, of course, I'd watch I would watch cartoons during the day.
Yeah.
My big thing was waking up and immediately playing video games.
I did play other games too. Good.
But so I just would play video games a lot most of the day if I was home, and I would stay up as late as I wanted to and get up as soon as my eyes were open, like you were saying.
I don't think I was allowed to stay up too late on Friday nights at home.
Oh, they would let me stay up as long as I wanted to, as long as I wasn't being loud.
At my grandparents' house, I was allowed to, but I'm not sure. I think I was just too tired and I just fell asleep.
Yeah,
It's whatever.
I mean, that was me because it's like I can stay up as late as I want, but I usually go to bed at like 11.
I would just play
That's
video
still
games.
today.
I would just play video games as long as I wanted to. And the game I remember playing the most when I was a kid was Sly, like all three of the Sly
Cooper?
games. I had a bunch of PS2 games, but the Sly Cooper game was the one
I played
the
a lot
most.
of Ratchet and Clank.
I played a lot of Mario Sunshine.
Darn it! You were
I did
supposed to say
too.
Jack
I
and
did
Dexter,
too.
and we'll
Yeah,
complete
but
the
I say we'll
trilogy.
complete the-
I
complete
didn't
the-
have a PlayStation. I did I was a GameCube kid.
I was a huge Nintendo fanboy too because I had my Game Boy Advance a lot before.
Oh, who didn't
I
have
still
one?
have that one, the same one I've had. Since
I
was a
have
kid.
not.
like the
got rid
weird
of
shaped
it.
one.
The purple one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have that too, and it's got like a tiny little
I
chip in
can't
one of the corners.
see it.
Unless you have the perfect lighting where it's not too
Yeah.
bright but not too dark.
I was like, oh no wonder I had headaches all the time as a kid. I couldn't freaking see my Game Boy.
I couldn't see
yeah,
the
it's like
Game Boy.
I played like Mario Sunshine,
Just click a button.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
I always played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and all that on my Game Boy and everything because I mean that's I probably used that more than any other system I had was my Advance. I don't know why, but I always used it.
Superstar Saga was. So
And then Pokemon Fire Red and all that.
Fire.
I
You didn't play Pokemon.
I also had Pokemon XD Gala Darkness.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
They need to remake that or like do a sequel.
Do
or
another.
something.
Well, you know, every they're done with the handheld Pokemons now, right?
True, but I feel it's not. It's just gonna be another Pokemon
Oh, wait,
game. It's
real
not
quick.
gonna be like the XD.
You finished up talking about your.
I was also going to talk about
Routine.
like when I played outside. So in Dixon, there was a house that was supposed to be built next to the house I lived at.
So you had a construction site next to you.
Well, they abandoned the idea before we moved into that house. So
get
there
this
was
idea.
this giant pile of dirt that was just whatever. We're not going to fix it. So
As you would.
basically, I lived right next to it, and there was our neighbors that lived next to it, and there was this my other neighbor named Kane. So I hung out with those three guys, and we would just
Ignore that motorcycle. Check.
yeah. So we
if
would
that
play
would
we
pick
would
up.
play on this pile of dirt all the time. I actually got a bone fracture on that thing when I was a kid, but
You
It
didn't drink
was-
enough milk.
it was.
Need more calcium.
I don't drink milk. I can't.
I know. I can't either.
But basically, like that was like my outside time was spent over at that pile of dirt.
Well, you're a boy.
But where I was going with what I was going to say before was like I recently went back to Nashville. I go to Nashville a lot because all my family lives there.
That's
That,
what
that
he
was the
says.
that was the downside to moving here was all my family lives in Nashville, my mom and my dad's side. So like it was kind of hard not being close to our family anymore because I loved everybody. But I went there recently to visit my aunt, and then we went on a Thursday. Me and Cassie went on a Thursday. And so they had to work the next day, so we decided to fill up that space.
Remember, we're on video now.
I was
I
like,
know. I hope they see my expression of
yeah.
Oh gosh, not this again.
So
yeah.
after we went, there, we decided to go to Dixon for one day. I was like, hey, do you want to go see where I lived at? And she was like, yeah, we're not
No.
doing anything. And so we went there, and dude, it hasn't changed much. Like they have like I remember everything. I went there.
They have a new fire hydrant.
Yeah. The only thing they changed is there was a music store because I mean I was still into music when I was a kid.
He's lying right now. He's trying to make himself look cool.
So it was my dad's fault. But like we had a music store there. It was a record store called Cat's Music, and me and my dad would go there a lot.
This plays cat sounds.
Yeah.
It's like owned by Perkins from the 9 Lives movie or
Oh
whatever.
yeah. But I got my first album ever from there, and it was Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
wait.
And I can't believe my parents let
Your
me
first
forget that.
album? Oh, you're talking about when you were a kid. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
it,
like, wait,
it was
I'm sure you-
Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can't believe my parents to this day would let me listen to that.
Is it?
We actually got the censored version, so that's what
Speaking of which, I don't understand like censored version of songs. Was like some kids. Like I was on YouTube the other day, and I was the Cup song that Anna Kendrick sings.
Yeah.
They like, and I was like, I like the song, and so I was YouTubing it, and like Nickelodeon has a show called School of Rock. Mm-hmm. And like they sing
mean the
it.
movie?
No, not the movie. It's a TV show. They have a TV show.
It's not the Jack Black movie?
No, and like they bust out in song randomly through the song throughout the show apparently.
As you do.
Because it's a musical show or whatever. And it's like they start singing it and they replace one word in it. They replace whiskey to water. It was like I don't think there's anything wrong saying whiskey. It's an old deep country song. originally. So it's like,
See, I look at old pictures of me as a kid, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of weird because we had like a class.
I had no beard back
we
then.
had like a class. Yeah, we had like a class picture one time, and you can see all the kids wearing their shirts, and like they'd be wearing like a SpongeBob shirt. Or
Jacob
like a
has a middle school.
Yeah, yes. I was about to say I had like Metallica shirts and a Tool shirt and stuff like that. And I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, this is weird.
Had like the mohawk going on and like
no,
piercings in your lip.
I looked totally like everybody else, except I was wearing this completely different shirt.
There's the one kid that's next to you that's just staring down at you like.
But I was. I don't know. I guess I was just kind of like I liked different music from everybody else.
It's like everyone's got like Power Ranger shirt, like I don't know,
Well,
other kids
like,
show shirt,
yeah.
and then you had like a shirt with the cover of Fear and Loathing on it, just
Yeah.
like what the heck?
Because I wasn't into the music my dad listened to.
Did they call from the school? Mr. and Mrs. Horn, we need you to bring Jacob a change of clothes. His clothes aren't appropriate enough.
Okay, I have two specific memories from when I was a kid, like relating to music. Okay, there was one where, and they both involve my dad. We were in the car listening to the
Jacob
new
has dad issues.
when Audio Slave first came out.
Right.
Their first song was on the radio. It was Koshi's, and me and my dad heard it, and we were like, we got to go get this album. And they said something along the lines of, you can get the new Audio Slave album now, blah blah, whatever music store. And but I was like, oh, they have it at Cats. So we went to we went to Cats Music, and it was there. And so me and him just wore that album out forever. And then another one was when Saint Anger came out by Metallica, and my dad was like, hey, you want to go get the new Metallica album? And I was like, yeah. And so we went and got it, and we were like, this is awful. This album sucks.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Not all albums
All
are
right,
the same.
we gotta wrap this
Do you
up
like
in like the next
Radiohead?
10 minutes.
Huh?
Do you listen to Radiohead?
Yeah, I love Radiohead.
Yeah, one of my high school teachers, he absolutely adored Radiohead.
Oh,
He's
who,
like,
Dom?
Yeah, best. He's
Oh,
like,
he-
it's the
he
best
did-
band ever.
Yeah, Dom's like that.
Welcome to this episode of Let's Make Some Noise.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we got 10 minutes left. Let's talk about, Facebook came around. Well, I think we're like late elementary school, early middle school for us.
Missed a
Maybe.
second,
Well,
but-
MySpace was still a big thing.
Yeah, but like Facebook, I'm saying Facebook because like everybody still has it now.
In a way, I kind of miss MySpace because a lot
you
of
have
a lot.
MySpace?
No, I didn't. But like,
I miss
when
MySpace.
I look,
Did you ever? No.
when I look back on MySpace, a lot of musicians that are famous now got famous off of MySpace originally.
Well, I was going with my Facebook is because like on Facebook you see like these pictures like me then, them now. It's like a picture of like how girl is dressed mainly. It's like
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that's an exaggeration to an extent. True, girls dress differently. I think now than the back in like the 2000s and 90s.
Maybe I don't know. I don't.
But
I don't
at
see
the same
too much
time,
deviation.
I feel like I know. I feel like it's the same amount. It's just a different look.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
I do know a lot. I do notice a lot of differences from the 2000s and
No.
like now.
Now, I will say I feel like kids have lost the ability to talk to people between then and now because nowadays kids who are younger than me have phones. Like, what the crap? I didn't have a
Yeah, no,
phone.
kid, yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
have.
have a phone until a sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I didn't have an actual phone until I was in high school.
I got a phone. I didn't get one until like 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
So you're beating us.
privilege.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, he's a little younger than us.
That's
so.
true. Oh, that's true, but not that much. He's
No.
like 2 years younger.
Well, I got like a flip phone actually in 7th or 8th
Well,
grade.
but
That was
that's-
my first phone.
But like flip phones were what kids had when we were.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I didn't get a smartphone until I was a junior.
I didn't get a smartphone until I was a freshman in college.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think I got a. Yeah, I don't think I got a smartphone until I think sophomore year.
Actually, this is my third phone.
Maybe junior year.
This is my.
Because I got an iPhone, had it for like
It's
a year,
probably my
and then I
fifth
switched to
phone.
Samsung.
Yeah, I've only had 3 phones. I had a slide phone, a
had a slide phone.
iPhone 5, and then I have a 7 now.
I had like this BlackBerry ripoff for a while, and then I had a slide phone for a really long time.
But
and
when I
then
think
got
about like
smartphone.
as a young when I saw kids in middle school like have phones and stuff, I was like, I want a phone. But when I think about it now, it's like, why would I need a phone? I didn't talk to any of these people outside of school.
Yeah, no, that was
like,
the same.
there's a
That's
select
why-
few I text, I maybe message on Facebook, but
Yeah.
that's only because I like them.
See, that's the thing is that like, because I've already known you guys by then, but me and
Yeah.
you weren't hanging out yet. But like, if I wanted to get a hold of like Isaac or Michael, I would just call their parents from my parents' phone.
I would do the same. It's like, why would a middle school? I mean, I maybe can understand if they like did a lot of extracurricular activities like sports, clubs after school. Maybe then
That's when I got
phone.
a cell phone. Is when I started playing
But
football.
then no, if they get a job, probably I feel like if you have a job, you should
Yeah.
have a phone. Just because like if you can't drive, especially, it's like I got off. Can you pick me up now, mom and dad?
Yeah.
I wasn't like that. I could drive. I worked. Well, for the first couple of months, I couldn't actually.
Yeah, I didn't get a job until I started driving.
Yeah, so it's like that.
I miss my old truck.
I don't know. I don't feel like I see people out, like kids outside anymore, like playing in the yards if I drive through neighborhoods.
I see
It's
very,
very
very
far
young
in
kids
between.
outside.
There's a couple I do, but they're super young. I don't see like 10-year-olds outside with.
Well,
doing
unless they're with their
things.
family at like a park or something, but like
But that's different. Like if you're with family in the park, you'll drag there probably.
But it's also like you went somewhere designated for that.
Yeah, you don't see kids
I
outside with
appreciate-
other kids. Like let's play like a game of baseball in the street. Or
See, that's
something.
where I feel like I was kind of lucky. Is that like my
You
family
mean
was
just
poor,
throwing a
so
ball
I
and
played
hitting it?
outside.
Yeah.
My family was poor until we moved to Dixon, and even then we were still poor. But like I played outside a lot
He
more.
still is. Joke.
The trick is just take what you have and then go to like a third world country and then exchange it. So then you'll be like the richest man there.
Yeah.
You can buy everything there.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's just end this podcast for today.
Cool.
So, look at the camera, guys.
Which one?
That camera.
Okay, is that camera 2 or is that camera 2?
That's camera 1. That's camera 2.
Where's camera 3?
No, we're not that fancy.
Right here.
Oh. Is it like one of those Samsung views?
Tell the audience,
Yeah.
guys, what they should do.
Hit that subscribe button, smash that bell icon so that way you get notified of our video uploads. Give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. I already said subscribe, but do it again.
I'm gonna use the one that I always use. Put that like button in the sniper crosshairs. Pull the trigger.
360 no scope, get that 360 no scope, get that hit marker.
And don't forget to comment. And Title said last time, we'll answer each comment.
Yeah, each one within the first 30 minutes of uploading that video.
No,
So you better
not
be
30
ready.
minutes. Within like a day, maybe.
That's still asking too much, I think.
No,
Well, no,
because
but you gotta because that's the thing. You gotta respond to it immediately. You gotta stay on that keyboard and answer it. That's what I'm saying.
Hi, hello,
Hi, how are you?
this is not chat room. This is just comment section.
hello, fan. I am.
Do you have Google Plus?
Yeah.
Insert copy and paste answers in. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, copy and paste.
Find me
answers.
on Kick at.
no. We don't
Talk to me on Omegle.
So you can't even switch on. Okay, no,
Exactly.
Anyway, so thanks for watching for this episode of Beneath the Table. Don't forget to join us next week when we talk about things
And stuff.
and stuff. Goodbye.
That'll be our topic.